Welcome to Get Rev'd On Demand. I'm Megan, and we're going to be doing some stretch and recovery today with you. I've got Felicia and Brittany with me. So this is going to be a 15-minute segment. You need no supplies whatsoever, maybe a yoga mat or just your floor. We're going to get started, and I want everyone to stand nice and tall and strong. Feet are going to be hip distance apart, equal distribution of your weight. Shoulders are going to roll back. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take another one. And out. I want you to bring both hands together in front and interlace your fingers and meet those knuckles right underneath your chin. Your inhale is going to lift the elbows towards the sky, in through your nose, and your exhale is going to go chin up, exhale through the mouth, bringing the elbows towards one another. We're going to continue to inhale and then exhale. Continue to lift the elbows towards the sky, and then exhale, lifting your chin and bringing the elbows towards one another. Continue to keep the shoulder blades pulling down the back, filling your belly with air, and then letting it all go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 5 more breaths, just like this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Release your hands, shake it out side by side. The first move we're gonna do is just a nice slow plank walkout. So your feet are gonna remain where they were. We're gonna reach down towards our toes, softness in our knees, and we're gonna start to walk the body out into a plank, reaching those hands out to where the body becomes parallel to the floor, and then walking it right back up. Your feet are gonna remain right in place, and in between you're gonna stand up tall and strong. Let your shoulders settle right over your hips. We'll do 9 more of these right here. So walking it out, coming to that plank, feeling the shoulders be really strong, letting the heels peel off the floor, and then walking it back. Standing up tall and strong. 8 more, just like that. Hands hip shoulder distance apart, just walking it out, taking big breaths in and out, and then walking it back up. 7 more. Watch as the ladies here walk it out. Let the hips and shoulders stay in line. Awesome. Remembering to breathe as you move, keeping those toes in the same spot that they were when you began. 6 more. Trying to keep your gaze above your hands so that way you're not cranking your neck or feeling any type of tightness or stiffness in your neck. 5 more right here. Super important to be breathing, especially at times like this when stress seems to be carried in our entire bodies and we have no real outlet to release it. 4 more. Breathing steady. 3 more. Remember, as you reach down, let the hamstrings open as those hands reach for the ground, coming out to your plank and then walking it back up. The final 2 right here, big inhale and exhale. Perfect. Let those hips lift as you reach up. 1 more, right here, we reach down and walk it out. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. Standing up tall and strong and shaking it out. I want you guys to finally reach the shoulders back, lift the chin, and remember, as we move through this stretch and recovery right here, I want that breath to be really very important and very central to what you're doing. So we're gonna walk our left leg out in front, and we're gonna come into a bit of a warrior 1 right here. So I want you guys to lift the arms and come forward right here. Shoulders right over the hips, pulling into that front knee and letting that back leg stay straight. We're gonna windmill open to a warrior 2, and then we're gonna flip that warrior, reverse your warrior right here. We're gonna roll through this a couple times right here, coming back out to warrior 2 and coming into warrior 1. Continue here for 5 more flows. Warrior 2 and flipping. Excellent. Pulling all that weight into that front leg, coming back to 1 and back out to 2, reaching with that front arm and flipping. Excellent. Just opening up those hips, letting those shoulders pull nice and low, and then opening up, flipping. Excellent. Coming back up. One more right here. Inhale, exhale, and pulling it. Excellent. Coming up, and then pulling both feet to the front here. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Take your left leg back. Same thing here, starting in warrior one, opening up to warrior two, and pulling it back. We've got 5 right here. Awesome, coming to warrior two, and moving back to one. How you guys feeling? Great. Awesome. Reverse. Remember, keep that knee bent in front, letting all that weight stay in the hips right in the center. Excellent. 2 more right here. Excellent. And your final one, coming back out, lifting both arms nice and high, and then pulling it right back. Excellent. We're all gonna meet standing on both feet right in front, right here. Excellent. I want shoulders back, chest is proud. Softness in the knees, feet about a little narrower than hip distance apart, and I want you to slowly roll forward. I want you to start to feel the fingers come towards the floor and let your head fall. This is your ragdoll right here. I just want you to hang and maybe slide side to side. Feel the back of the legs open. Feel the back of the spine, the lower back open nicely. Just swing side to side. Let's bend the elbows and grab opposite hand to opposite elbow and just feel the back of the legs open nicely as you increase that resistance by just hanging right here. Let the head fall, no tension in the neck right here. Maybe the eyes can close and your breath right here. We're gonna take 5 deep inhales in through the nose and out through the mouth. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more breath right here. Inhale, exhale. Release the hands to the floor and allow yourself to find a seated position. Taking a seat on the ground, letting those legs come right out in front, positioning your glutes kind of side to side. Let all your weight be distributed equally on either side. We're gonna reach arms to the sky and we're going to exhale towards our toes. It doesn't matter how far you go right here. See where you can get with a nice comfortable stretch down the back side of the legs. If you can reach your toes, go ahead and grab onto that big toe in front. Otherwise, just let the hands rest where they are. A couple breaths right here. Feel the tension in the back of the legs release as you slowly breathe your way into the stretch, releasing all that tension. Go ahead, take your right hand and place it on the left side of your legs and kind of twist that body to the left side, allowing yourself to settle into the stretch. 2 breaths here. 1 more. Same thing on the opposite side. Let that left hand come to the right side of the legs and letting that body just settle in with 2 big inhales and exhales. On your final exhale, find your way back to center and sitting up nice and tall. Let's take that right foot across the opposite leg and sit nice and tall and hug that knee in. We're just gonna find that thoracic stretch here as we then take the right hand towards our right hip and our left elbow across that thigh and look directly to the right side here, keeping that tall spine right here. A couple of breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, release. Finding that hug on the front side here in the center. Inhale, exhale. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg across. Taking that same stretch to the opposite side. Left hand plants, lifting. Use that left hand as your anchor to lift your heart. Put a little pressure into that hand to allow for that spine to remain nice and long. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more breath here, and on our exhale, we'll release it back to the center right here. Hugging that knee in, lifting that heart. Exhale. Let's take both feet out in front, and again, we'll do that reach forward. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands reach out. You may find yourself going a little bit further right here than you did before. Those hamstrings are really starting to open up, and those glutes are really starting to pay attention here. So take another breath right here as you reach. Inhale, exhale. And the favorite thing to do right now is lay down. Everybody down to your back, bringing those arms overhead, reaching so high. Reach from your fingers and your toes in the opposite direction. In fact, get all of that tension. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, relax those elbows down to the ground. Bringing both hands towards your right knee as you bring your right knee into your chest, pulling that knee in nice and tight. And then rotating it towards the left, letting your leg fall across the body, and reaching that right arm out towards the opposite side, and your gaze to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more breath, take it in. And as you exhale, bring that knee back to your chest, hug it in so tight right here. In fact, as you hug, I want your biceps fired up. I want your shoulders pulling towards the floor, really bringing that thigh as close as it can to your rib cage. Final breath here, inhale big. Let that breath be strong out. Release that leg down. Let's take it to the left side. Take the left knee in, hug it to your chest. Again, fire up the biceps, let the shoulders pull towards the floor, bringing that thigh nice and close to that rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, taking that rotation to the right side here, letting that left arm be bent or straight out to the side, and your gaze to the left. Couple big breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Final breath, taking that knee in on your exhale and hugging it again towards your chest right here. With a lot of the cycling that we do, our hips pay for it on that bike, but if we take care of them and we work through some of these stretches for our hips, we'll feel that release. It will make us stronger and better riders, and that's what we're all about, right, guys? Inhale, exhale, release that leg to the floor. Just bring those hands to your heart center or your belly and just start to feel your breath come in and out nice and steady. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's bring both knees in now on an inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to try to get your total spine flat to the floor. So you're pulling your hips and your sacrum down towards the floor as you fire up those biceps to bring those knees into your heart and your rib cage as hard as you can. Take the biggest breath you can and hold it at the top. And then exhale, release everything, feet towards the floor, arms overhead. Inhale again, same thing. Bring both knees in, pull it in nice and tight. Back flat, sacrum towards the floor. Inhale, exhale, release. Let's take a nice seated position here as we sit up nice and tall and bring it into the feet towards one another and the knees splayed to the outside right here. I want you to just sit as comfortable as possible. If the feet being out a little bit further is more comfortable, that's great. As close as you can get them to be, and use both hands to anchor yourself and pull your heart through your biceps right here. And just kind of float those knees out to the side. Maybe you butterfly a little bit, whatever the case may be, whatever makes you feel good. But let's get these hip openers in nice today. Couple breaths here, in and out. I hope you've been paying attention to your breaths. So important right now for us to be breathing and mindful of our breaths here. In and out. In and out. Bring the feet in another inch or two as you can pull those heels towards your inner thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's focus on the hips again by taking a pigeon stretch. So I want you guys to take that right leg in front, swoop that left leg around back, trying to have that shin perpendicular to the body, okay? Meaning across the front, Flexibility-wise, wherever it gets to, if you can pull that heel out a little bit, that's great. I want you to lift that heart, have the hands in front, and lift that heart, coming down, if you're comfortable, one elbow at a time, intensifying the stretch. If you want to go all the way down to the ground and rest your head, that's fine, whatever your capabilities are today, and just hang out right here. If you need a prop or a blanket or a pillow underneath that right glute, go for it. It might give a little bit of relief to the stretch, but that's your call today. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Feel the side of the leg from hip to kneecap. Get a lot of love there into the lower back. Inhale, exhale. On your next breath, come back up to your hands, relieving that stretch a little bit, and we're gonna switch it to the other side. So we'll take that left leg out in front. You will definitely notice a difference from side to side. You might feel more openness on the right or left. I want you to breathe into those differences, accept those differences. Lift that heart, and then one elbow at a time. If you are coming deeper into the stretch, you can go ahead and do that. Couple breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. When you're ready, come back up to those hands, lifting that heart again and bringing both of those feet right back up to the front here. Sitting nice and tall, finding a solid place to sit. We're just gonna do a little bit of breathing right here now that we've gone through most of our stretch and recovery here today. I want you to close your eyes, find a comfortable place for your hands to be, and just start to focus on the positive joys that you have in your life. Especially at a time like this, it's important for us to focus and to center and to enjoy the things that we do have and the time that we have with one another. So a couple of deep breath inhales and exhales right here as we take that time that we so incredibly deserve right now. Letting those shoulders settle, finding space between each vertebrae in the back. Maybe feeling the head kind of move in a circular motion, just allowing the shoulders to relax and the fingers to loosen. On your next exhale, take the tongue from the roof of your mouth and just let your jaw relax. And a couple of breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And that's all we have for our stretch and recovery today. Tune in next time. Get Rev'd on demand. Thank you.